So y'all want to know the scariest thing, and it's happening to me now, is being a female, married. I'm 37. I have 2 kids. They're 5 and 7. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 10 plus years. I have no income. I have no money. I use my husband's credit card and I use my husband's money. And 2 weeks ago, he told me that he wants to move forward with divorce. Today, I literally, like, I use an American Express credit card for everything. It's got my name on it, but obviously he pays the bill. He told me he's gonna cut it off, and I gotta, like, move all the automatic payments and stop using it. And he said, you need to start using your own card now. What card? I don't have a card. That is my card. Terrifying. I mean, I feel like a little girl who needs their mommy because I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't, like, it's just terrifying. Terrifying.
So the 37-year-old stay-at-home mom who was married for 10 years and her husband is now leaving her with 2 small kids have come back to the internet for an update. In the update, she says that prior to the marriage, she was a teacher, and that during the marriage, she got her real estate license, which is still active. She also stated that she posted that video in a state of panic and that she didn't know it was going to go viral. But here's the thing. In most states, 10 years and 2 kids is long enough for you to be entitled to a whole lot of things, including retirement, alimony, Social Security, and child support. And this is the part where he'll come back and say, oh, you can live in my house, the house in which your name is not on. Honey, get you an attorney and get one fast. The video went viral for a reason. It's a free country. He can walk away and go start a whole new life, but he doesn't get to just leave you in shambles. You get to live somewhat similar to the life that you had while you stayed at home and took care of them damn kids. Get you an attorney. Love you. Bye.
Yo, that stay-at-home mom that's getting a divorce after being married for 7 years. She said this happened all of a sudden, and what sucks is that she has no money. All the credit cards that she uses are under her husband's name. She's not on the deed or the title for the home. She doesn't own any of the cars that she drives because, again, it's under her husband's name, and she has a 7-year gap in her resume. Everyone is saying in the comments, too, that you can get custody of your kids still, you can get alimony, you can get child support. Let's think about that. She was married for 7 years, which is, by law, considered a short marriage. And all of that is determined by a case-by-case scenario. The dad is the provider. The dad is the homeowner. And the dad has means of transportation to get the kids anywhere they need to in case of an emergency. The mom doesn't have any record of that. What would the courts favor? And I'm not taking sides, I'm just being transparent. And even if she got alimony, I guarantee you it wouldn't be that much and it wouldn't be for a long time because she is a young, able-bodied woman. And that is something they also take into consideration when they make those types of decisions in the court. I fully support stay-at-home parents. I think it's one of the most selfless things that you can ever do is raise a family. And this is just a tragic situation. Honestly, be so for real.
Thank God he's letting me live in his house.
Okay, guys, I'm not sure if you are following her. If not, you should. She is great. She's very raw and vulnerable about being a stay-home mom whose husband recently told her that he wants a divorce and is telling her that she's going to need to support herself, get her own credit cards, things like that. And she has been very financially dependent on him throughout their marriage. But this specific post is about their home. And he told her when they got married, he was not going to put her on the deed because he did not want to create debt for her. So huge red flag there, because let's be honest, when you are not on the mortgage and you are on the deed, that creates ownership, not debt. So he was not telling the truth in that. Maybe he misunderstood, but I'm not thinking so based on the rest of the stories that she's telling. But that being said, please know, if you are not on the mortgage, you can still be on the deed, and you should be. And if you're not on the mortgage and you're not on the deed, you still very likely have some financial marital interest in that property. If you've lived in the home as a marital in a married couple, you probably have created a marital interest, whether it's because you've made mortgage payments, you've done some improvements, whatever the case may be. And it doesn't matter that maybe you didn't work and the other spouse made all of the money and made the mortgage payments out of an account that your name wasn't on. You still have a marital interest, and it's different state by state, and it can be different if it was an inherited property or some tricky things like that. But this is why you need to work with a financial expert in addition to your attorney. I'm not an attorney, but I am a CDLP and a CDFA, and I help divorcing clients with their finances all the time. If you need help with yours, please reach out to me. My link is in my bio.
Making your wife sign a prenup and then telling her later down the line to be a stay-at-home mom is so evil. Like, there's a different level of evil to it, bro. And there's this lady on this app going through this right now, and there's people calling her stupid, right? And to a certain extent, it is a little bit irresponsible, but her irresponsibility doesn't outweigh the cruelty from her husband. Like, what are we talking about? And I hate that there's always dumbasses chiming in on situations like this, saying, oh, well, the wife should have chose better. She should have done this, done that. And it's ridiculous, bro. Like, why are we blaming her for his lack of empathy and him not caring? And luckily for her, she's like in the position to where she has like a certification of some sort. I can't remember what it was, but she also had like a career before this. But that's not the situation with a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women are tricked into getting into this position where their husband says, hey, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of us. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then later down the line, he has a change of heart, man. Or he'll cheat. Or something will happen to him. He'll lose his life. And it's just like, the best thing that you can do for yourself as a woman is just to like put yourself in the best position possible. Obviously, hope for the best and prepare for the worst, right? You know what I'm saying? It's very unfortunate.
So y'all want to know the scariest thing, and it's happening to me now, is being
Okay, so unfortunately what she's talking about, a lot of women do go through, where it's like you get married, you get on your husband's credit card, and that's just like your stability is your husband's money. But she goes on to explain that 2 weeks ago he said, hey, I want to file for divorce, and by the way, that American Express that has your name on it, but it's my money, like I pay it off, you're gonna have to get your own cards. And she's like, what cards? Like I've been a stay-at-home mom, like I don't do, like. And she was like, I feel like a scared little girl that wants to go back to her mom because she doesn't know what to do. And this is the reality if like you don't have anything to fall back on. That's why it's like, it is very scary, the narrative that's being portrayed right now across like media, the whole trad wife thing of like your beauty is being a homemaker and like you were put on this earth to like build a family, which I do agree with. Like I'm somebody that does want to raise a family, but you cannot not have a skill to fall back on. You can't afford to, because unfortunately nobody gets married thinking they're going to get divorced. It just doesn't happen. So long story short, one of my students, Carolina, and I'll make this quick, she was making $0 obviously as a stay-at-home mom. They split. She has 2 little ones. She got into high ticket sales, obviously, like I mentored her from the ground up, and she just made 30 grand last month. She bought a house, divorced her ex, and now she like closes deals in sales around like being a mom, being able to be present with her kids. So if you want an out, here it is. You can do with that what you want, but yeah.
So y'all, I'm just getting to work, but this whole Courtney Gets Fit situation is literally taking me out, because here's the thing, and this is why I tell y'all all the time, ladies, you need to run a strict program. And I said it before in so many other videos, because when a man decides that he's gonna wake up one day and be done with you, you better have your stuff together. And you better make sure you got everything you needed to get out of that situation when you were in it. Okay? And it's not about being about money. It's not about being a gold digger. It's about self-preservation. Because as a woman, I'm going to tell you, like I've said it before, women and children are the most underprotected human beings in our society, women and children. And until you understand that, and until you understand the need for you to truly protect yourself, you will never get it. And you will continue to get mistreated, taken advantage of, because you're giving your heart. And these men don't want your heart. They want your body, they want your effort, they want your energy, they want your time, they want your labor. They don't want your heart. Take your heart out of the equation and put your head in the game. Okay? I'm going to say, take your heart. I sound cold and callous and horrible, but please take it from me. Take it from a woman who has been in Courtney's situation, except in my situation, I had to leave for other reasons, okay? Take your head and put it in the game, and take your heart and pull it out.
So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you drop a comments in the comment section below. So guys, here's my thoughts. I've always not really loved the idea of the stay-at-home mom, the traditional housewife rules and everything. Guys, every person you see on TV saying, oh, I'm a trad wife, guys, that's just all nonsense. That is the bull and whatsoever. It has never, ever, 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 ever benefited women or benefited anybody to be a stay-at-home this or a stay-at-home that. I know some of you are going to be in the comment section, my father was not able to pay the rent when he was going to school. My mom had to work 2 jobs for 6 years. No. It never, ever, ever benefits anybody. The only person who benefits is the man. I don't know how some people, especially stay-at-home wives, can be so very trusting of their husbands. I just don't know how they do it, guys. Seriously, guys, if you have a different opinion, just drop it. If you disagree with me, just write it in the comment section and also explain why you disagree with me. Guys, I just don't get it. How would you leave your job? How are you comfortable leaving the job market for several years? How does it work, guys? I don't know how it works. Seriously, I really do not know how people are so comfortable with being able to be comfortable being 7 years in the job market, out of the job market. I just don't know it, guys. I don't know how also other women you see. I mean, she's not the only person who comes up saying, oh, I've been out of the job market for the past 7 years. Guys, how do people get comfortable just trusting the fate or their fate in another human being's hands? I don't get it. I really don't get it, guys. I can't say it can never be me, but at the end of the day, it's dangerous. How can you trust another person that deeply? How can you do that? I don't care if the person, when we met, the person is the knight in shining armor. Guys, I'm not trusting the person's future, my future in the person's hand. It's not happening. Guys, let me tell you something. You guys have no clue what it means to have no money and have no one give it to you when you need it. You have no clue. You have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking to people who have not yet been in that boat yet. But if you've been in that boat, you know. It is so flipping scary to be in a place where you have to depend on somebody. It's crazy. I don't know. And the thing is, I don't know whether to blame her or whether to advise her or whether to kick her down. I will not do that, certainly. Because she's in her very, she's in a moment, and I'll let her have that. But guys, I don't know if I'm being proud, but it can never be me. And I say that with all my heart, it can never be me. Seriously. And the thing is, one thing I've heard people say is that men who get married and later on turn full-blown abusers are good at love bombing. That are brilliant at love bombing. You can never see it coming. That they're very brilliant at love bombing. She and her talking about the mortgage, where her name might not probably be in it. She's talking about how the man told her she never wanted her to inquire debt or to inquire debt. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And if she's, well, of course, the man has asked for a divorce. If they actually go through the divorce, oh my God. Well, you know what? There's no need for me to, like, try to shout, guys. You know what? At the end of the day, guys, thank God for social media. Because right now she's on TikTok. She's had a little bit of notoriety. It's how she's going to use it so she doesn't completely fall. Thank God for social media, guys. Thank God. But, guys, there are many people going through this stuff, but they're not going to come on social media to talk about it. They're not going to come on social media to talk about it. It's going to take a while before she reaches some level of financial stability. It's just going to take some level to reach some financial stability. And she has to use that notoriety very, very well. She has to use that notoriety very well. She just has to use it. She just has to use it, guys, because it's crazy. And that is why I say, like, the stay-at-home moms that people talk about, the stay-at-home moms, guys, that's how you see loads of them that come on here on the platform, on any social media platform, to talk about any form of, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Lies. Guys, like, for example, like the Nara Smith and the ballerina farm. I mean, it's no secret that, like, the ballerina farm is a business. Guys, people did their research and found that it was a business. And oh my goodness. And like the Nara Smith is a businesswoman. So sometimes I find it, and another person was talking about this and saying, like, there's no need, like, if you want to come on here and bake bread from scratch, you should do so. But don't come here and convince other women that it is okay to stay at home and look after children and just focus on, let's say, maybe creating a family unit. Guys, I don't think we are living in a world where we should be too trusting of men. Like, previous women who lived before us should have taught us a lesson that this glorification of traditional roles will never work. It will never work. The glorification of traditional roles, especially the ones that affect women, it's never going to work. Guys, there are multiple of your parents that did not get divorced, that probably should have been divorced, that did not get divorced because of the finances. Your mom was scared to leave your dad because of financial stability. And I understand. Oh my God. It's sad. I just hope it works really well for her. It's already working well for her. Well, she's got social media and everything. But guys, this is a very scary place to be. It's something I will never, ever, ever advise anybody else to do. I will never, ever. Like, and people downplay this thing. People downplay and talk about money is not everything. Money is not everything, but money gets shit done. Money gets you to have the quality of life you deserve and the quality of life you should have. So guys, this is all I've got about it. Please do well to follow me and also click the notification button, because every day I'm going to be like releasing content and everything. Please help and support the channel. Thank you.